and I literally thought I died. Hey guys, it's me, Ariel T. Alright, let me stop playing. Okay, so I'm back, guys, with my not second ever. I do have some things in a tuck, but this is going to be my second upload. Today I'm doing a Q&A for y'all. My first video I posted, I feel like I did like slightly a Q&A, but I didn't do one that was mainly just questions and answers. I feel like whoever is outside the door is creeping on me. And it always feels weird because you're talking to the camera, but I like to do it. So, alright, let's get into it. Whew, I'm a little tired and hungry at the same time. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. I got back on Instagram. It feels like I didn't get off, but I got back on there and I got my questions from Instagram. So I'm gonna explain my brand name because nobody asked me what's Ariel T, and that's how it's pronounced. It's pronounced Ariel T. Brand name, I came up with this like at least like 2 years ago and finally like decided on using it. The meaning behind it is just that my middle name is Ariel. It's my grandma's first name, but when I tell y'all the definition, like the depth behind it, then y'all be like, oh, okay. The T is the first letter. The first letter of my is the letter of my first. What am I trying to say? The first letter of my initial. So, Ariel T. Now, when you say it how I just said it, it's not like Ariel T. It's Ariel T. One word. It really has to do with wordplay. It should sound like a reality. I know it might not really sound like that, but to me it does. A reality, a reality. So behind my brand, like I just wanted to be transparent and real and honest. That's really like what the brand is about. And I'm saying brand because I will be doing other things. So yeah. So let's get into the questions. I'm so excited. I'm just so hyped to be doing YouTube. Like, I love YouTube. I be on YouTube for everything. So for real, let's really get started though, because I keep on. I just talk. Oh, you know what? Y'all don't even know my name. Okay, let's start this. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, so my name is T Cora Ariel. And y'all need to know my last name, but that's my name. First question, what's your #1 goal for this year? My #1 goal for this year, like I literally have a planner, a goal planner, and I just write all my stuff down. But my #1 goal for this year is to flourish in my faith, because that's the main thing that gets me through everything. Start a business this year and flourish in it. Actually do it. To not talk about it, to not like, you know, keep writing it down, but to actually do it. I want it to be booming. That's my #1 goal this year. Hey Lele. She asked me this question. What made you want to start YouTube and where would you live? Well, what made me want to start YouTube was literally me watching YouTubers like since I don't even know how long ago. Aaliyah J, Tierra Walker, all of them and more, and I've been watching them rise up and I just love it. I love to see women rise, grind, glow up and do whatever they wanted to do. That I just feel like I had to do it because I've been fake doing it and I actually enjoy like fake vlogging and making videos. Like I was practicing, like if I was to do it, and I was like, I got all the equipment for it. I think I was nervous to start, but I talk a lot, so anything that I feel like I can say that might motivate someone or inspire them, I'm like, I have to push this out. When I did it, I didn't have no thought, I just did it, and it felt so good. I was just so happy. I'm like, I love doing this, editing and just recording myself, looking at the camera and just talking. So that's what made me want to start, just like seeing people that's successful off of it do it. So yeah. Someone asked me, what's your favorite color? This is a simple question. My favorite color is, I actually got it right here, it's red. When I started liking red, I just think because I seen it everywhere, stop sign, I don't know, it's a bright color, like it's vibrant. You always gonna catch red somewhere. Red lipstick, I like red lipstick. I was just talking to my cousin, he like, I don't like when girls wear red lipstick. I'm like, okay. But it's red everywhere, literally, like in logos everywhere. So it's red, but I got more black, silver, and red. Those are my favorite colors. I think I'm going to do a minimum of like 8, so I think I'm at 3. Yes. Alright, so someone asks, what's something you're working towards right now? I am working towards being more selfless and more understanding of people, and I feel like to be selfless and not to be selfish, it shows a lot of gratitude, humbleness, and just how much you're willing to give and not always want something back in return, even though sometimes it's an extent to that. And that actually could be a conversation I could get into, but I want to work on myself. All right, but yeah, though, basically though, I just want to be better, like action wise, self wise, grow closer to God, and remain disciplined, whether it's with money, whether it's with guys, whether it's with my goals. Like I need to remain persistent, and like I need to procrastinate less, and I've been working on that, and I'm getting better. Just getting to know myself better, so I won't go outside, but go out in the world all confused when people approach me about certain things, or whether it's like I'm dealing with a guy and he like, well, what you want out of this and this and that and third. I wanna really know what I want and not just say it, but show it. You get what I'm saying? And I'd rather be able to show it more than I have to say it anyway. I want to be better. Like everybody want to be better, but it takes steps, and discipline is like the first step. My 5th question is, how do you stay motivated? Okay, this answer really varies because it's just really easier to say, but sometimes it's hard. It's way more harder to do. Personally speaking, for me to stay motivated, I think let me put my glasses on. These lights is killing me. I feel like I cannot see nothing. I can see now. I feel like I can focus better and talk better. How do I stay motivated? Because I'm not perfect, and when I'm like doing things that I know it's just got me looking a mess, feeling a mess, and I'm just like, I'm down and I want to be up, like, don't we all? I stay motivated through the expectations that I set for myself, and then when I'm hearing things like from people that I know genuinely love me, and they like tell me about myself, and they like, yo, T-Corver, this is not that, and that is not it. Like, you gotta get it together, because 1, 2, 3, and 4, like, this is not working for you. This does not look good for you. And not that every time someone says something to you or about you that is true, but when you know it, that's why it's good to like figure out yourself, because when you know yourself, you know what's good for you and what's not. So when somebody can say that to you and you can agree, it's like, oh, alright, like, let me get back on my stuff and let me stop slacking. I'm thinking of this Drake line when he said something like, is it headlines? I might be too strong out on compliments or reduce on confidence. He said, I had someone tell me I fell off. Ooh, I needed that. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what I mean when I say, when somebody like that you really know care about you and they telling you like, oh, you fell off, like I needed that. So that motivates me to just get back on my stuff. I have to do things. I have to get up. I might have to run. I might need to jog or something, get some air. Like I be telling myself like, all right, I need some air. Like I need to go outside and breathe. Or somebody be like, you want to come somewhere with me? Yes, I need to get out. Or I'll just like turn on some music I like. I might just do something that I know I like to do that I haven't done in a minute, so I can get back in my groove. That's what motivates me to like do better. So that was a long answer, but that's how I stay motivated. Shout out to my mom though. She always on me. Always. It's like, all right, can I breathe? But then again, bring it back. Run it back. Run it back though, because I need to hear that. Number 6. How long were you a dancer? I've been dancing since I was 5, like in dance school since I was 5, but I've been dancing before that, you know. I don't want to say out the womb because come on now. But like I can definitely say around 3, 4. But I've been in dance school since I was 5, and I always was in and out. Like I always was doing other things. Like I ran track too, so I would have like dance and track meets on the same day, and it was just not working. But dance has always been something that has been a part of me. When I was younger, that's why I love like my childhood, because it's so nostalgic and things are so different nowadays. But when I was younger, I loved, and first of all, not loved, I loved Beyonce, of course. I watched her vids all the time. This is when 106 in Park was out, and then the MTV videos, I don't want to say choices. It was choices, like when that was all out and the videos was playing all the time. Like I miss those times. No. But yeah, Beyonce back then when I was younger, my sister, she would do hair in the living room, and when all her friends came, and it's you know, it's so crazy because I really did used to be a little shy, but when I was home though and her friends came and they got their hair done, I was always in the mirror watching myself, and I was just dancing all the time. So they would be like, Tikora, dance, do this, like do this for me. Every time they came over, let me see what you do. I used to be like, sure. But I really used to do it though because I loved it. So somebody asked they asked if will they be able to see me dance on my channel? I don't know, but most likely I'll put something in here for y'all, especially for you specifically, because I miss you and I hope you're still dancing. And yes, because I don't be posting much dance stuff on my Instagram, so yeah, not no more. I gotta get better on there. But yes, so that was the 6th question, I think. 6th question. 7. Oh, we're almost done. Someone asked who are my favorite artists. Now, every time I get asked this question, I feel like I'll say the same like 3 people and then add more. So I don't want to really say I have a favorite artist. It varies from gospel to pop to country to jazz, like instrumental. I can listen to instrumental and be cool, like, or like indie. I don't like literally in every category. Beyonce. Mary, Frank Ocean, Drake. Like these are my main peak. Travis, because I really got into Travis later than I should have, but I actually like went to a concert and I was so happy that I went. Like, oh my gosh, Rihanna. These are the greats, okay? My greatest. Like if they're the first people that came up to my mind, then that's like my top picks. Like I feel like it's not really no, you know, 90s. I ain't say no 90s artists and stuff, but I do love R&B. But I like a variety of sounds, and that's what those artists give me, really. All right, so 8. All right, let me hurry this up because it's kind of getting late, and I gotta go to church tomorrow, and I don't like waking up early. So something that girls lack in relationships. I feel like that question is just, I didn't want to answer it because I never really been in like a real relationship. I'm not oblivious. I feel like hearing so many different stories from other people, this is what I'm going, this is how I'm gonna speak on it. And just from what I feel like I think is like true. I feel like relationships, first of all, it's just so like, it's not difficult, but it's not easy at all. But what I think girls lack in relationships might lack communication and fully letting their guard down and letting the guy do what the guy needs to do and play his role if he's playing it correctly. And correctly is to your liking. However you feel like whatever your standards are, if they meet in that, that's correct for you. Sometimes us girls, sometimes we're dramatic sometimes, and we like to create problems when it's really not there. But when it's listen, because I'm on your side, when it's in the gut, we know, but sometimes we overdo it. Men are weird. Like, they go the way they express themselves are way different than how we express ourselves as women. So we have to educate ourselves on like the kind of guy we want, and not accept anything. Because then when we get the guy that we really don't want and then we're settling, we're not really giving that guy all of us, and he's feeling like, well, dang, like I'm with her, but I don't feel like I'm with her. And you don't want to make nobody feel like that because of you. So we really lack getting to know ourselves before we get into things. As we're girls, we have the power, so we need to use it better and be more stronger with it. Do it the more healthier way and stop being so toxic. But I know y'all, I know the guys, they do us dirty and they lie and do all that, but girls do it too. And if we say we want something, we can't just say we want it and then show something else. We gotta be that. Like, if we say we want a guy that's more reserved, he not gonna want you running around doing this and that. He gonna want you to be reserved too. Like, you know how they say you attract what you are? So you gotta stand on what you really say, and you gotta be that. And then once you be that, you're gonna get who you want, and you're gonna have the right guy. Trust me, it'll work out because you'll know what you want. You'll know yourself, so you're not going to settle for nothing. Take yourself out on dates. Buy yourself flowers. It's not corny. Do it. I bought something and I sent myself a gift card. That might be corny, but I don't know. It just made me feel like treating myself, you know? So keeping up with yourself, whatever you need to do to make you feel like I'm that and never something else, then you need to do it. So yeah, we lack that. Because girls, I feel like we really give our all and we be just like salty because guys do what they want. And I'm not saying it's a new era now. Like, come on, city girls done came out, everybody's acting up. But people who really like want to be in relationships, and a relationship I meant, they want to really settle down, like, it's time to, you know, switch it up. Can't be doing what you don't want. You can't be doing what you don't want your guy to be doing. It's gonna come back to you. Okay, who and what is your biggest inspiration? Thank the person who asked me that, because it's not just one person or one thing. Like I said in my last video, my mom, my family, first of all, my family is very talented. There's a lot of artists in my family, a lot of talent. Like I love my family. I think because that's what I came from, I'm inspired by them. Because it's always been someone who done it before me. But mainly for me though, I can definitely say my grandma. One thing I love about anybody is independency. Because when you know that you're not dependent on everybody, because you can't do it all the time. Once you tap into independence, you're just building yourself up, your esteem, your confidence. You know you're going to get it done. You're trusting that you're going to get it done. Once you do that, you can start doing that for other people. But my mom, though, I love my mom. She is mainly my biggest inspiration. She has great character, greatly poised and classy and elegant and funny and transparent. And not because that's my mom, like I could have been a different child. She always told me things that she knew was want to help me instead of like kill my spirit. And she always, one thing she told me that I always kept was to make the right choices. And you know I didn't make the right choices all my life. I'm 20, y'all, so I ain't make the right choices all the time. But like when I made the wrong choices, I thought about if I would have made the right choice, then I wouldn't have been here. But you know, no regrets. My biggest inspiration, like who and what, knowing God, knowing Jesus, and knowing that he is real to me and that he really like gives me grace. Because I always had a good relationship with God, always, but I know I stepped out so many times and I never felt okay. It never worked out for me. Like things that I was doing, it was not for me, and I was just doing stuff off the strength that I wanted to have fun and do this and that and the third and be rebellious, and I'm my own person and I don't owe this to nobody. Like, no, I learned my lesson. But God has shown me so much grace. It's not even so much mercy. It's not even funny. Like many times I could have been just somewhere else. Once I fully gave my life to Christ, everything changed for me, because it's not more so much of a religion. It's a lifestyle. This is something that you're working on every day, because we as people, we are not perfect. So for him to show me things, that's something that's out of this world, literally. And that makes me want to, always makes me want to be the best person that I can for him, so I can be that for others. Because I'm inspired by people. I'm inspired by art. I'm inspired by nature. I'm inspired by a lot. Like my eye, it goes a long way. Like, because faith, I walk by faith. And I'm on this walk every day, and I'm trying every day. Not always gonna be where I want to be, but that's the point. I mean, we walking with it. I want people to feel peace, or to feel happy, and to feel comforted and welcome when I come around. She got in a crazy car accident, and I thought I died. I went to sleep driving. And I literally thought I died. And I was in a bad state at that time too. And I wasn't like on any substances at that time when I was driving, but I definitely wasn't my best self. And I fell asleep going to work. I was working overnight. This is my first time, and out of the bound, like out of the lane. And when I woke up and I was swerving, trying just get back in the lane, I crashed into the guardrail. And that right there, like, that wasn't the first thing that happened to me that made me really want to like fully give my life to Christ, but that was like the main thing at that time. It had to happen for me. I had to transform. I had to give it up. I had to give this up, because I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if I didn't. And that's a fact. So, not to make this all deep, y'all, but that's really like my biggest inspiration. So I'm just grateful for all the new things, all the new blessings that I'm stepping into. And I hope that everyone loved this video. If y'all liked it, give it a thumbs up, or want to talk to me about anything, you can put it in the comment section below. And definitely subscribe for me, so y'all always, and turn the notifications on so y'all always know when I'm about to post something different. But thank you for watching. I love everyone. I don't know what that was, but and if you want to see more content of me, just go to the next vid.